Hello again. I'm entering another contest here on YouTube. This one is sponsored by a guy named Raul. I believe you pronounce his last name Serrano. He has just reached 300 subscribers and he's having a little contest to celebrate. And this contest, he asked us to show rock band t-shirts or their garments. And boy, do I have a lot of rock band t-shirts. And since he is specifically mostly interested in hard rock and heavy metal stuff, that's what I've pulled out. And the rules of this contest were if you submit 10 shirts, you get one entry into the contest, 20 shirts, two entries, and 30 shirts, the maximum, three entries to the contest. So you know I had to max it out because I got hundreds of t-shirts. So here we go. A lot of these are very vintage, and we'll start off with this one that I wore as a kid, okay? It's a Kiss iron-on shirt, very well worn, very vintage. I think I was probably 8 or 9 years old when I wore this. There it is though, live shot of Kiss on stage. Next up, I have a shirt that I made for my friends Carcass. I'm a big Carcass fan, and I had this idea, I Heart Carcass, and they let me make just a few of them, and I gave them away to some people. I didn't sell them or anything, but there's my I Heart Carcass shirt, and boy oh boy do I heart Carcass. All right, here's a nice one, a vintage one. I saw this concert back in 1983. It was the Ozzy Osbourne Speak of the Devil tour. And there's the 3/4 sleeve jersey I purchased at the show. I love this shirt. This is one of the first shirts I remember purchasing with a photo print of the band on it. And there's Ozzy Osbourne's great bat logo, Speak of the Devil bat logo on the bat. One of my favorite shirts ever right here. And another very vintage shirt, which I got at the show. Judas Priest sleeveless tee from the Defenders of the Faith tour. There we go, 1984. And I remember he rode that motorcycle out on stage, and I was in the front row. And most of these shows that I'm showing you from vintage 80s days are from Charlotte, North Carolina, where I lived back in the 80s. Here's a good one. If you guys are hip to this, then you're pretty hip. Cat Slave, the Great Cat, a virtuoso, classically trained guitar shredder from the 80s, 90s. She's still around doing stuff. I love the Great Cat. And there's my Cat Slave shirt that I won at a contest. I think it was Who is the Biggest Great Cat Fan contest back in the 90s, I believe it was, and I won. So that's me, Great Cat fan. Now here's another one from back in the day. I got this at a show. I used to follow Gwar around on tour in the mid to late 80s, early 90s. This is one of the ones I got at the show. It says here one more time, this is Gwar, this is you on Gwar. Love it. Saw Gwar many times back in the day. Here's another one from back in the day. Now this used to be a white shirt. I dyed it purple at some point, but there's Gwar in all their glory. This is again a 1980s shirt, I believe, maybe the mid to late 80s. And I think this was prior to them releasing their Scumdogs of the Universe album, right before that. Anyway, love Gwar. Yet another Gwar shirt. This is from 1990, and now this shirt, they told me, was supposed to be printed for Mardi Gras concert they were doing, but they wanted to say Mardi Gras on the back, but the printer misprinted it to say Party Gwar. so anyway, I still got it. I still bought it. I love the design. Party Gwar, tour 1990. So there's another good one. Okay, here's another one from when I was a kid. Cut the sleeves off of this. Bootleg Kiss Love Gun. Screen print. Very thin shirt. Like I said, I was probably 12, 13 when I was wearing this one around. And more Kiss. I got this bootleg shirt outside of the venue at their 1996 tour. It was all the original members. It was a great show. I actually dressed up as Dr. Love for the show and went in full jean makeup, and I had doctor scrubs on, and I spit blood all over myself, and It was great. But yeah, I also have the official tour shirt from this show, a black shirt. I couldn't find it easily, so I just showed this one instead. The good old bootleg. And the depressing thing about most of these vintage t-shirts is that I used to buy extra larges all the time in the late 80s, early 90s through the 2000s, early 2000s. I always bought extra larges, but found out I'm not really an extra large. I'm more of a large and sometimes medium guy, so none of these shirts really fit me anymore. But here's a great one I got at a show. Vader, great black metal. There's the front. I don't remember what year this was. I'm guessing this was mid 90s, late 90s, maybe as late as early 2000s. But great devil design there on the Vader tee. Now this shirt here from Monstrosity. I did a video a long time ago about my black metal and death metal tape collection, and I had exactly one Monstrosity tape in the collection, and I think I commented that I remember liking the tape, but I hadn't heard it in a long time, so I was going to listen to it again. And then out of the blue, right after that video was posted, Lee Harrison from Monstrosity sent me a box of Monstrosity stuff, and this t-shirt, Imperial Doom, was included in this huge box of stuff he sent me. And Lee, if you're watching this, thank you so much. The Monstrosity shirts you sent me are a couple of my favorites. I wear them often, so there you have it. Monstrosity. I think they're kind of like death / black metal. They kind of ride the wave there. Now this is another shirt I got at a concert, Morbid Angel, and this was their 1998 tour. Good devil on the front there. And then here's what I love about tour shirts. Got the dates on the back. There it is, Tour 98. I saw them in Carborough, North Carolina, which is probably listed here as, no, Carborough, there we go. They spelled it wrong, but they do have Carborough on the shirt. That's where I saw them. And here's another shirt I got at a concert, the Mentors. I love the Mentors. I met El Duce during this show. This is another show that I saw in Carborough, North Carolina. There we go. Mentors, Woman from Sodom. Great shirt. Now, these next 3 shirts, I believe, are from my friend Marcus's band called Bewitched. They're a Swedish black metal band. Really got into them heavily in the, let's see, probably mid to late 90s again. I think this is their Pentagram Prayer tour shirt. I've never seen them live, but I was really good friends with Marcus, the singer. So I haven't talked to him in years. I'm looking to do that real soon. We just recently hooked up again via email after many years, so I'm looking forward to talking to him. Here's another great Bewitched shirt that Marcus sent me. And this one actually has them pictured on the back. Great shot of them there. Vargar, I think, is Marcus's stage name there. But yeah, miss you, Marcus Vargar. And we'll talk to you soon, I'm sure. And yet another Bewitched shirt that Marcus sent me way back in the day. You got some kind of angel going through some woes there. And then you got this. Join the Hell Cult on the back. And I did join the Hell Cult, for crying out loud. Moving right along here, we got Venom. Black Metal Kings, the fathers of black metal, in my opinion. You got Venom's Legions here. And nothing in the back. Very cool. Probably got that in the 90s. Here's another 80s show I attended in Charlotte, North Carolina. There we go. Tour of the World. Van Halen, 1984. 3/4 sleeve jersey. There we go. Love this shirt. The concert was so fantastic. David Lee Roth, man, what a front man. Great stuff. This I got in junior high school. The Def Leppard bootleg Power Mania sleeveless tee. Love that graphic though. Yeah, this is one of those shirts where, you know, there was tons of them on the rack. They were all very cheap, and they were bootlegs. They were not official shirts. Still have that one. Here's another great black metal shirt from the 90s, Dark Throne. I may have purchased this in Sweden. I can't remember. I did go visit my friend in Bewitched in Sweden in the early 2000s. Great shirt. Great devil. Big old devil on the back. Oh, look. Here's another Gore shirt. Now, I believe this is the last time I saw them in concert. This was on their Blood Drive 2002 tour. And I was able to videotape a bunch of this show. And with a couple of friends of mine, I believe I still have the footage somewhere. But yeah, there's the Blood Drive 2002 tour. I believe I saw them in Richmond, Virginia on this tour. The tour dates are so small there I could never read them. But anyway, moving right along. Only got a few more left here. Christian, I saw them in North Carolina. Purchased this shirt there. Black metal band, obviously. There are the dates. And let's see, what year is this? 1999. 1999 tour. Christian bloody pentagram design. Oh, and here's probably my favorite black metal band, Impaled Nazarene, and this is their Motor Penis EP official shirt. And so you have the track listing of the EP on the back there, and of course you have some great designs on the sleeves, the logo, and the radioactive thing going on there. Very cool shirt. Unfortunately, not my size anymore. Too big for me to wear. And I hate that. Now, this vintage shirt was a gift from my friend Thor the Rock Warrior, and he got this back in the day. And this is just a generic shirt that says heavy metal, and it's got all kinds of band logos. But as you can see down there, Thor is represented, along with Exciter, Anthrax, Metallica, Manowar. Lots of bands on there, Virgin Steel. But yeah, what a crazy, great design. And this is a new shirt, never worn. And I appreciated this gift for sure. What a cool design. Okay, we don't have many left here. Aha, Manowar. Now, I've never seen them in concert, but I did buy this shirt used from somebody back in the 90s, I believe. It's got a sleeve design here, as you can see. And nothing on the back. But yeah, great Manowar design. I like Manowar. And I wish I had a Manowar shirt that fit me because that's an extra large. God damn it. Here's another shirt that my friend Thor gave me. This is from a show that Kerrang! Magazine sponsored. Motorhead. And with all these other bands here, you'll see Thor is included in there. Very cool shirt. Front design only. Love this. I could probably actually wear this shirt, but it's way too valuable and too cool for me to wear. So we won't be wearing that one. All right. Getting down to the nitty gritty here. Here's a shirt I got seeing the band Nile. Let me see, this is probably 1990s again. Ramsey's Bringer of War. Saw them out here in Carolina at a small club called the Caboose. And yeah, pretty cool shirt there. What do we got here? What we have here is the last two shirts. I went to this show and I bought this at the show. Ozzy Osbourne's Bark at the Moon tour. There he is in all his glory. 3/4 sleeve shirt. Tour 1984. This is just after his Speak of the Devil tour, which I saw. And there's the tour dates and the scratchy claws on the back. Really cool shirt. Really cool. I could probably still squeeze into this, but again, it's too valuable and too fragile for me to wear these days. And the last one, another show I saw at which I purchased a shirt. And it's Quiet Riot, and they were opening for Iron Maiden. And this is the flyer from the show right here that I pulled off a telephone pole in Charlotte, North Carolina, a few days before the show. There's the front, there's the back. 1983 Metal Health Tour. Love this shirt. I could probably squeeze into this one too, but again, man, this is so beautiful and vintage and valuable that I don't want to hurt it. But there you have it. There's 30 of my shirts. Raul, congrats again on the sub count. And I've subbed you up. I'll be checking out your videos. Thanks for this opportunity to enter your contest. And everybody else, go over and check out Raul's channel. He shows a lot of great stuff. Till next time, may the rock and roll gods bless you as they've blessed me. Take care.